Hey there guys, what's going on, and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. So yesterday no upload, but today I wanted to sit down and record this one because I got a few things to get off my chest. EA have screwed up yet again with the player rating and stats, and if you go on the EA website it would suggest that they're looking for people to be employees to give their opinions on player growth and development so they can suggest what in-game stats players should have as well as the overall rating. Maybe they should have done that before FIFA 21. That's just my logic. So they're making mistakes and they've made another one. And this card was special to me and they've screwed him over. They've screwed over two players actually, like a lot of them. This ain't funny, EA. Sort it out. But anyway, hopefully you guys are well. Just wanted to keep up to today to see how you guys are doing. And also, FIFA 21 is getting closer and closer. I've just been chilling watching the Premier League with that starting. We had a great performance against West Ham. I know it's West Ham, but they've got a problem. They're going down. If they don't sort themselves out, I think if I had to change one thing in my rating prediction, sorry, not rating prediction, my Premier League prediction, I would have Crystal Palace staying up and West Ham going down. They are in a spot of bother. They are really struggling. Leeds started off very, very well against Liverpool. Liverpool's defense was just woeful though. But I'd have to say, my prediction for Leeds is like campaign. I think they're going to start off really well with that high tempo and then wear themselves out. And they won't finish like mid-table. I think I had them, was it 16th? Somewhere around there, but they look like they're playing really, really good football. I didn't pay much attention to them when they were in the championship, but my good God, what an exciting team to watch. So really, really happy that that's returned. But let's get into this. We've got a few new players that have been added to the database, especially the 5-star skillers. And I've just realized that there are quite a few from Argentina. So you might be able to build some like budget skill squads. Well, maybe you guys can decide if you want to do that. But this Moreno, 75 rated, really good pace, great dribbling, but only 67 shot. But like I say, for an actual starter team, he might be really good. Balassi, only 80 pace. Would you say that's a fair rating? I think that he should be given a little bit more than that. What was he on FIFA 20? He had to be more than like 86 minimum, I think. But 80 pace, I mean, 69 shot, he's going to be a bit inconsistent, and only 79 dribbling. You got this Portuguese kind of overpowered looking card, but once again, it's the lack of shot with these skillers that is seeming to be the problem. This Centurion guy, though, that's more like it. Just because of that 70 shot, the dribbling, the pace, he's going to be insane, I think. And then just getting chemistry with Piatti, he is a 5-star skiller. But El Serrari, 78 dribbling. He's not even going to be able to move after an Elastico. Like, what are you even supposed to do with that? And then they have a poor weak foot and lack of actual dribbling. So we've got to wait for a flashback or a special version. Elsa Martins, there he is. I always seem to somehow use him every single FIFA. I don't even mean to. He just always slips into my starting 11. Maybe getting chemistry to like Golovin or something like that. I think that's what I did on the RTG last year. But with Martins, the pace, the dribbling, and the okay shots, it's more than enough. And then you've got Maxim. What have they done? First of all, I've got to say, 80 rated. I think personally with how he plays and how impactful he is for our team, I think 81 minimum. But 80, okay. Shooting stat, he hasn't really scored an awful lot of goals, so I haven't really got any complaints about that. Passing, I think they should have upped. Pace, they should have upped. When you see the likes of Alphonso Davies given 96 pace, which I don't disagree with, he's rapid, and a few other players, I think Maxim is up there. So 94, 95, I personally would have given him, but 93 still going to feel rapid in game. 87 dribbling. Come on. Look, why is that so low? What has this guy got to do to prove his worth? He looks like Neymar. When I'm watching Newcastle play, the way he's just dipping and dribbling, he's got wonderful ball control and wonderful control at speed. And that's what makes him so scary. And you could have seen by the West Ham game, they were just hacking him down. They couldn't stand it. And that's what every single team is going to be trying to do. You can't defend against the beast. But no, I'm just a little bit disappointed with his dribbling rating. But I still feel like his card in game is just going to be stupidly good. Then you got a Bernadeschi, and with his position change now to a cam, this card I think is going to be pretty damn valuable. 5-star skills. And the dribbling is fine. The shooting is pretty good. The pace and the passing. Like, EA have actually done a very, very good job providing competition in all the different leagues with overpowered looking cards. I think that's a big thumbs up from them. I'm actually looking at La Liga right now. Bit of Serie A, bit of Bundesliga, a bit of Premier League. Neres, left wing, you can get some really nice chemistry with some other players. So this card here, although it's a non-rare and it might put people off, I think he's going to be awesome in game. Nani, haven't liked him for like 3 years now. I remember very well he received an inform card. This was probably like FIFA 13. And I remember, I packed it. I remember packing it. It was one of the first informs that I ever pulled when he was still at United. But I'm not going to use him. Quadrado, right back. Just a lack of defensive quality, and then the physical. I'm not really too fond of that. You got Ribery losing a leg, like 74 pace. It's pointless. Like, I've always said this, when you've got a skiller with that kind of ability on the ball, if you don't give them acceleration, they're not going to go anywhere unless the game is just completely changed up, and we've soon discovered that playing early access. Salvio, 86 pace, 84 dribbling. I think that looks okay. Another Argentinian player. Trust me, these cards are the players you want to keep an eye out on, because not only are they good, but they're going to offer chemistry to other like-minded players that a lot of people would be interested in. Marloslow, the OG. But this card here, Quincy Promes, what's the price for him? 5-star skills with those stats and a position change. I don't know what's better though, like having him being played as a left mid to get that chemistry to tag Eliafico, or having him as a cam. Not so sure. I guess you can just play like 4-2-2 and still get chemistry. But this card valued at maybe 25,000, somewhere around there, 20k. I think if he was in the Premier League, it'd be about 50, 60, maybe even more. Dembele still looks super overpowered. 83 rated though, so he's come down. But the dribbling, the pace, the shooting, the passing is all still there, which is awesome. He looks like one of the best 5-star skillers. Coutinho, fantastic, apart from the pace. Then you've got Wilfried Zaha, that's going to be awesome. I'd just position him as a striker. But I kind of liked his team of the season out wide. I thought he was superb in that role. He felt his pace. Douglas Costa, I think I was using him actually at the start of the RTG. I played him as a middle cam, and I could not believe how good he was in front of goal. Like, it just didn't make any possible sense to me. But thinking back at how overpowered finishing was at the start of the game, makes a little bit more sense now. But Costa, I think he's still going to be great. Barnes, like, why the hell not? 83 pace, 80 dribbling, but out wide. Don't really like that. Ings, I think they've done Ings a little bit dirty. Like, his pace only 76. When I've seen him play, he looks a little bit faster than that. And then that shooting, only 81. At least 83. Like, come on. Like, 83 isn't even that high. Like, you're giving Jimenez, who's a proven goal scorer in the Premier League, 82. So I think that they should have... Actually, his shot should be higher. His shot should be like 83, 84 maybe, and then have Ings at like 82, 83. Maybe something like that. Dan James has done well to receive a card looking as good. Like, he dropped off, didn't he? He started off well for United, and then I haven't heard of him since. Henderson, obviously, has gone back to Man United. Nice looking card there. And then Soyuncu, what are they doing? Like, 69 pace. Is that like a pace downgrade? Or did he have like 60, 67 or 66, something like that? But he actually has a record, one of the fastest players in the Premier League last season. So for them to only give him 69 pace does not make any possible sense. Whether you support Leicester or not, it's stupid. He was going to be my go-to for the RTG, like in the actual weekend league. I'm not talking just starter team. I was going to save up, and if he had like, he should be a lot higher than that. Like 82, 83 minimum. But like even 75 pace. That's it, 75 pace, a bit more on the defending and stuff, more composure on the ball and better passing than only 60. That would have been like a 50k player. But I don't know if I want to use him now. It might still be good. But I already spoke about Jimenez. James, you see his goal yesterday? Absolute banger. I don't know what Kepa's doing. You know how we had Chelsea finishing, was it second? Yeah, I think we had them finishing second. Well, if Kepa continues like that, I don't think they're going to be finishing second. Like, he's letting that Chelsea team down. And Havertz had a terrible game, but I think he was knackered. Looking at his post-match interview, yeah, he looked shattered. But James, I think that he's going to be pretty expensive and a good player to trade with. You've got Adama, all pace, no skill. No, that's actually gonna trigger a lot of people. He's got skill. I like Adama. I'm a fan of him. His dribbling is really nice now, and also the speed. It's just the shooting and passing. Like, do you really want to use that in your team? I don't know. Like, you need a little bit more than just pace. Come on. Rice, overrated. I'm joking, but no, I think he is actually kind of overrated. Kamara, CDM, 69 pace. Don't think I want to be using him. Isaac, no thanks. Balance stats. Oh, yeah, there you go. That's more like it. Only the 73 dribbling. 73. He's not going to be able to move. He needs a couple of informs. But now we're moving over to some of these like overpowered beasts. Like this guy can then get the chemistry over to Diego Carlos. But then that's going to be like a 70k player or something ridiculous. I don't know. But he looks awesome for those mid-budget sides that if you were to want to play some weekend games. This card here is going to be a beast. Always like using him. Diaby, I've seen this guy, right, play probably a handful of times, and every single time I watch him, he tries to do way too much. And he's shooting 66, that is a fair stat. Every shot, he doesn't even look like he's got a footballing brain. He just shoots for the sake of shooting, and it just blasts it all over the place. But that's in like 2 or 3 games that I've watched. If you guys are fans of him or a fan of the club, is he actually that bad, or is he got some ability? He was supposed to be a future star. That's what he was on FIFA 20, so maybe we've got to keep an eye on him a little bit more. But shooting might just not be his strong point. Maybe he's best suited just to pace and, I don't know, support the play, because he gets into those positions quite well. So probably just got to develop there. Odegaard, that's a sick card now. That is actually a nice card. I worry about his weak foot though, but 83 rated with those kind of pace stats, like that's a nice balance. And then the dribbling passing, oh, I like him. I might go for him for our team, just to hold it down in that cam position. Kamara is basically like a cheap Mendy. Why the hell not bring him in that left back position? All of these guys here, I think that they don't really interest me at all. I wouldn't really want to be bringing them in. Des might be a really good player. Oh no, 67 defending. I was looking to actually sign him in my football manager career. Oh, and if you're wondering, like, my setup is all like slightly, I don't know, wonky. Does it look wonky on camera? Probably. But no, I just had to move my screen so it's easier for me to play football manager. Otherwise, I'd be looking like away from the camera. I'm actually streaming that if you are interested. Suarez though, this could be a really nice like option just to get you guys up and running. I know his dribbling is lacking there, but the pace, shooting, and physical, he might be one to keep an eye out for. This guy, actually, hold on. Nah. Can't get chemistry. It's going to be tough to get chem with him. I would have to say Greenwood only 77, right? And they put him as a right mid. That's kind of like ruined his card. Whereas he would have probably been like, I don't know, 50k with Man United hype, and just in general, Greenwood's is a good player if he was a striker with better stats. But now, I don't know. Can't really predict his price. It's a tough one. This card here, that's a fraudulent rating. He seems very, very good. So I don't know why they've only given him 75. Come on. And his passing should be increased a bit more. Nah, they've got that wrong again. That's poor for him. Davies, though, is looking sick. I was actually predicting that he would have similar defending and physical, but that 96 pace, that's all you need. Carrasco, by the way, look at this. Carrasco has himself a really, really good card, and now you can get some sick chemistry to some Atletico Madrid players, and one of them being this man, Llorente, 84 speed. In a centre mid position. You talk about looking at those overpowered players. This guy is going to be stupidly pricey. Phillips had done a little bit dirty there. for FIFA. I don't know how quick he is in real life. He's even said it himself that he's not that fast. But in terms of like using him in an overpowered squad, I think that's where people are gonna look at and just won't want to purchase. Witzel's lost a little bit of pace there. I thought on FIFA 20 he had about 70, but I still think he's going to be able to hold down the midfield because every single player has been downgraded pretty much. There's my Barella though. Let's go, man. I can't wait to use him. I think he's going to be insane. And Hakimi's being released as a right mid because of the formation. They're playing 3 at the back. So you look at this card, and even playing him as like a right winger, just because of that defending high up the pitch, and being able to jockey at speed, that might be a really, really good stat to have. Any of these other players, I think we've looked at them before. Yeah, we have. We looked at them in another video. But yeah, just give me your thoughts on some of these ratings. You agree or disagree? I am just really upset with Alan Maxima. 87, like, come on, man. That should have been 91, 92 minimum. And it's not even being biased. Like, they should have made him so much better. But he'd play really well in game. Let's hope so. And then the position change to cut inside and hit those finesse shots. Awesome. But thank you very much for watching. Just this information makes me more and more excited for the release. I cannot wait. And it's already the 15th of September. We are getting closer and closer. So thank you for watching. Leave a like and I will see you on the next one. Team out. Peace.